All right, so let me give you a quick synopsis of what's going on before I start this video, because yesterday a couple of people were confused, so I just wanted to redo it and explain this. So this is why I'm adding this in. Basically, what's going on is, long story short, I found a lab in Brazil for where I can get my COVID test, and the lab was actually trying to give me the wrong COVID test. And what I was trying to share in this video is that had I listened to the laboratory, I would not have been able to get on the plane. So luckily I had already done my research and I knew the type of test that I needed, in order to enter the United States. But the laboratories don't always know the correct answer. So the purpose of this video was just to inform other travelers to make sure that you do your research and know these things, because if not, you could be somebody that gets stuck abroad, and I don't want that to happen for any of you guys. So, don't always rely on the laboratories to tell you the right thing, because they don't always know. To enter the United States, you need a nasal swab antigen test, okay? That is the test that you need. So I don't want anyone to make that mistake, because it's easy to happen. So whatever the laboratories are telling you, if it's something different, do not listen to them. They don't know what they're talking about. All right, back to the video. Yo, traveling during the pandemic is giving me really bad anxiety, bro, because of all the forms and documentation that you need in order to get to the countries that you're trying to go to. Right now, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get a COVID test in Brazil. And I saw some places, but a lot of these places are like, oh, you need to have an appointment, this and that. So right now I'm messaging. I found a laboratory. I've been messaging them on WhatsApp to try to set up an appointment. But it's just crazy because it's different tests depending on where you're going. For example, when I was coming into Brazil, you had to have a PCR test, right? But when you're coming into the States, they want you to have an antigen test. So it's like, knowing the different types of tests and what tests you need is very important, because the airlines, they won't allow you to board the plane if you don't have the right test. Because for example, when I was coming into Brazil, they wanted the PCR test, and I believe the lady was saying like, yeah, if you get an antigen test, you're not gonna be able to enter Brazil. And it's funny because coming into the United States, that's all they want. They just want the antigen test. So I'm going back and forth between the laboratory, because right now I'm on WhatsApp, and then all of this is in Portuguese, by the way. So that's another frustrating thing. But anyways, we going back and forth, and they're trying to tell me that I'm supposed to be getting a PCR test, and I'm telling them no. To enter the United States, it's an antigen test. It's a nasal swab antigen test. I went on 3 different websites. I went on the US government's website, I went on the CDC's website, and I went on United's website, because I'm flying with United, and they all said antigen test. So there's no way they could tell me that this is not the right test, because 3 different sources says that. So I'm trying to see if they're gonna get back with me. I don't understand why I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to make sure I'm getting the right test. But the fact that we're arguing and I'm telling them bro, this is not the test. They're trying to give me the PCR test. I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, it's not PCR. It's saying the antigen test. The thing that I want people to realize is when you're traveling is just have all this stuff together, okay? So you're not in a situation like me, because I guess the point I'm trying to make is, if you're traveling during this time, just make sure that you have all your stuff together. Do your research and look up all these things before you start traveling. And also, I would actually say know where you're gonna get tested before you travel. I didn't do that for Brazil. I just figured, I was like, okay, I'm in Rio, I'll find a clinic or whatever. But all these places required appointments. And let me see, luckily, I think she says they do have an opening. Okay, she says they do have an opening. I'll just share my screen. I'll just put our messages right here. Okay, but yeah, so they do got an opening, and then they sent me the form to fill out my stuff. So okay, they are gonna let me do the antigen nasal. All right, cool. So finally we got that dispute fixed, but that was just a little bit intense. I was like, bro, I'm gonna have to figure out a place to go. Oh yeah, check with your hotels. Your hotels, typically especially if you're in a tourist area, they can help you with finding places. I just want people to be safe. I don't want them to have all the documentation when they travel, because this is very important during this time, and I don't want people to get stuck. All right, so I got my test at 9 o'clock. I'm about to go up there pretty soon. So I just set up my appointment, happy I got that situated, but I'm still gonna check with the airline to make sure that this is the right test, even though it says this on their website. You know, I just want to double check because I'm not trying to get stuck here like that. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting stuck in Brazil, actually. I actually love Brazil. I wouldn't mind getting stuck here, but I got a job, so. Alright guys, so I got my COVID test. Bro, I hate those things. My eyes are watering. Alright, but I'm about to head back to the hotel because I got my passport and stuff out here, so I don't like carrying around that. So as you can see, I'm in a different hotel right now, and it's pretty nice, to be honest. I actually like it. But anyways, this is in Ipanema. I just wanted to explore a different part of Rio. So I was originally in Copacabana, which is on one end, and then Ipanema is like on a different side of the beach. Yeah, so Ipanema is on a different end, but yeah, I'm just here because I just want to see other parts besides Copacabana. I'm definitely gonna have to come back to Rio because there's just way too many places to see in this one city. Like, it's just impossible to see every single thing. So I'm definitely gonna have to come back here. Alright guys, it's been real. I'm officially leaving Rio de Janeiro. Guys, I had an awesome, incredible experience here. I didn't get to do everything that I wanted to do because it's just impossible. There's way too many things here on this country, but this just only gives me a reason to come back. So I'm very thankful for all the support and the people who been keeping up with my channel and seeing my journey. Definitely hitting up other countries this year, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, y'all already know what to do. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and catch me in the next video. Obrigado.